Hello, my darlings. This is Kata Welch from the Cavendish Fletcher Community Library with some exciting news. My favorite author, David Rosenfeld, is coming to the library to do a book talk and a reading and to sign books on February 27th at 1 p.m. Now, I know a lot of you who come to the library have read his books and love his books. Most of them are part of an Andy Carpenter mystery series, and Andy Carpenter, who's the protagonist, is a lawyer from Paterson, New Jersey, who's trying to quit lawyering, but always seems to get lured in by a dog. So if you enjoy mysteries, if you enjoy laugh out loud dialogue and inner monologue, and if like me, you love dogs, you're not going to want to miss this. And I want to talk to you about a series of books and some related books that you may enjoy. This book is called The Catherine Howard Conspiracy, and it's the first in what's known as the Marquess House Trilogy. So this book has got an interesting premise. This woman and her sister inherit this enormous estate, and they find a historical mystery dating to the Tudor time, where things are not actually what they seem. So I read this book and oh my gosh, I couldn't put it down. I couldn't put it down. I couldn't put it down. It was fabulous. Then I read the second one, which is the Elizabeth Tudor Conspiracy. And I'm thinking, boy, there's a lot of conspiracies in England during the Tudor period. And it was pretty good. Then I picked up the Arbella Stewart Conspiracy, which is the third one. And I'm getting a little tired of all the amazing coincidences. I mean, just saying. But I'll tell you, the books are well written. They are well researched because some of them got me curious, and I went to my handy neighborhood Google to find out what was going on. I do recommend these if you like history, if you like a sense of place, and you know that I do, and if you have a soft spot for the Tudors. Now, speaking of the Tudors, because I have a soft spot for them, I want to talk to you quickly about 3 books about the Tudors. The first is Hilary Mantel's Wolf Hall. This is about Henry Tudor and his transition from his first wife, the Princess Catherine from, the Princess Catherine from Spain, to his second wife, Anne Boleyn. And we all know what happened to her, right? So this is from the point of view of Thomas Cromwell, who was kind of the man behind everything. And it's followed by a sequel. So good book, very serious, also well researched, told from the point of view of men, but isn't history. From the other end of the spectrum, we have a Philippa Gregory book. This one is The Boleyn Inheritance. Now, this one has a more stereotypical portrayal of Catherine Howard than does this one. In this book, she's kind of like, a cheerleader who's a little shallow, a little spoiled, and yeah, and it also has Anne of Cleves in here, and I like Anne of Cleves. It's well written, it's well researched. You're going to find that you don't really like Catherine Howard that much. At least I didn't. I felt kind of sorry for her. And then the last one is How to Be a Tutor. If you're like me and you like those little micro histories that make you go, you'll love this. This has got some real details about how to live like a Tudor. For instance, the Tudors were famous for changing their linen every day and not necessarily taking baths. So the author decided to do a little bit of research and try living as a Tudor, changing her linen and not taking baths, then tried taking baths and then not changing her linen. And the results may surprise you. So these are all some great books about the Tudors. They're all available at the library. Come by and see me. We'll see you soon.